So this is my E63 AMG. It's a 2018 model. The 4 litre bi-turbo 4MATIC 4-wheel drive. It's currently stage 2, running 770 horsepower, nearly 1200 newton meters of torque, 1100, 1200 newton meters of torque. I can't remember what the figures were, but yeah, it's an animal. I've had it for just over a year, and when I got it August last year, it was the cheapest E63 I could find in the UK. I tell you how much I bought it for at the end of the video. But yeah, I've always wanted one of these. I had a C63 AMG before. It was a 2016 or 2017, I can't remember now. But yeah, I got one of them because I couldn't afford one of these at the time. It was the coupe. Same engine they are, exactly the same engine, the one I had. The only thing difference is it's got twin entry turbos, the twin entry turbos, and the other one is I say twin scroll turbos on these, and the C63 have the single scroll turbos. That's why these produce a bit more power, and obviously these are 4-wheel drive, so you can put the power down. That C63 was ridiculous. That was also stage 2 at 630 horsepower, but it just spin up the back end all the time. It was a nightmare. But yeah, I sold that a few months back now, because when I got this, I didn't need I didn't drive the other one. I'll show you a picture. I'll put the picture up here of them both together. Tell me which one you prefer in the comments. But yeah, here it is. Let's go walk round. So I'm going out driving the E63 now. It is absolutely, like, the weather is absolutely terrible here in the UK. In Somerset, it's been pissing down. And I got semi-sick tyres on the back of it. Got Trofeo R's, I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, some of them on the back. I've got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S on the front. But even that, it's just absolutely fucking, it's lethal. So you can't actually drive it with any sense really. But yeah, it's my first YouTube video. About my car really. So I thought I'll give it a go. But yeah, it's just a little dry video now. I'm in comfort mode, letting the engine warm up. The fucking roads are still very busy. It's 20 to 7 here right now. But yeah, we're just going for a little drive. Show you my car. Very low as well. I'm just about to go over some bloody speed humps. Fuck, I've got cars right on my fucking ass. Don't you just hate it when they can see you in a fucking slightly modified car, an E63, it's lowered, I've got a fucking spittle on the front, I don't want to fucking wreck it, you know what I mean? And people still drive your fucking ass. There's a 20 mile an hour speed limit when there's speed humps. Most of the time, and you know, people don't fucking give a shit really, do they? So there's so many idiots on the road. But driving in comfort, it's like driving a normal car. It's just so comfortable. You know, the steering's not too heavy. It's a 2-ton car. This car weighs, I think it's nearly 2 ton. You know, the steering's not too heavy. In comfort mode, the suspension, yeah, it's quite bumpy. I think that's all E63s. I think even I had a C63 before, and that was still a rough ride. It's like being on coilovers, but it's not. It's on airbags. They come with airbags standard. this E63. It's 2018. It's not an S, but it's stage 2. It's running about 770 horsepower. I think it's like 1100, 1200 newtons of torque. Just got downpipes, panel filters, and a stage 2 custom ECU tube. They do have a CPC unit as well, it's like another ECU really, but controls the torque, the exhaust valves, it controls the speed limit. I don't actually know what else it controls. Something to do with the gearbox, like the torque in the gearbox or something, the way it puts the torque down. All the limits are in that thing, pretty much, and if basically my car's still limited to 160, 180 miles per hour, and but if I want to get that limit taken off, I've got to get the CPC module unlocked, which costs £2,000 just for that module. Another ECU unit, pretty much. It's just called an ECU. But if I do get that unlocked, blah blah blah. When I do get that unlocked, it opens up whole new possibilities of tuning. Even control the exhaust valves. You can keep them open the whole time if you know, with that thing. If I get that done, I am going to get this stage 3. I do want 1,000 horsepower out of this. I'll be happy with that. I need to get hybrid turbos as my next step. They're in the low pressure fuel pump, and that CPC module. So in the stage 3 tube. And it's just leave it like that for a bit until I get used to it again, and then get a high pressure fuel pump if I still have the car. If it's still one piece. But yeah, I can't even put my foot down to show you how quick this is, because the roads are just fucking so wet. I'll show you in a sec. Like, look how fucking... That's in comfort. Right? It opens up the exhaust valves as you accelerated. The exhaust valves open up a bit more in comfort mode, otherwise it's just quiet. You don't even know. But look how fucking wet this road is. It's so fucking wet. You see what I mean? Look at it. It's so wet. Here in Somerset in the UK, everywhere in the UK, the weather is always fucking shite. It's raining most of the time every year. Every day of the year it's pretty much raining. We might get about 2 weeks of summer when it's nice and hot for 2 weeks, and then it's like this. Fucking hot. It's great there sometimes. That's another thing. I'm in comfort mode, but if I put it in Sport Plus mode, the suspension, not only does it get stiffer, it drops a bit lower as well, another 10mm lower, which is quite a good thing really, because when I'm in Sport Plus mode, like, oh shit, it's a bit too low to go over that speed hump, or a dip in the road for example. If you know it's there, quickly put in comfort mode and it's okay. You might clear it, just clear it, if your car's lowered. For this instance, mine is. That speed camera was all covered up with bushes not long ago. But yeah, if I put it in Sport Plus mode, I might be able to get a difference. Just open that. Popping away there. Open away video, but you know, just wanted to do it, give it a go, because I've got this E63. So I'm going to be doing some drone effects video if I know how to. Because bloody hell, isn't it hard to get fucking used to that? Definitely the editing. That's the fucking that takes. I need a fucking lesson on how to use and do that. I do love driving this car. We are at Tesco's. I want a can of Red Bull or Monster. What do you prefer, Monster or Red Bull? I always park either out the way or in the child bay, or if it's completely dead, then I will park in disabled. I don't care what you say or who you are. If you've got a fucking 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 grand car and it's your pride and joy, I think you'd do the same. If you don't, then you just ain't really a fucking petrolhead, really, are you? But for instance, because I'm doing a video, and my fucking first video, I'm going to get out the way because I don't want any person to fucking see me. So we're parked here. So there we are, that's my little first drive for the E63 on full YouTube. Anyway, I've had this car for a year. Just over a year actually. When did I get it? I got it in August last year, so yeah, it's September now, so just over a year. My fucking airfish is there. But yeah, please like and subscribe. I'm going to try and do a video every week, so please hit the thumbs up, please subscribe, it will mean a lot, and I'll try and get some fucking good content out. So let's just take you around my E63 interior. Okay, so we got a panoramic roof. Just press the button up there and the whole thing will slide back just like that. You've got a full sunroof, or just press it up once, or you can press it up once at the beginning to begin with, and it just tilts up just like that. Close it, and you can close the blind, I like to call it. But I like to leave the blind open so I can actually see in here. Got tinted windows all round, light smoke on the front, and I'm not too sure what they are on the back, but they are darker, maybe dark smoke. See, don't really look tinted really, do they? You can tell they're slightly tinted there, but not really. But yeah, we got, there's the front. There we go, we got good thing about this, wait. Hang on, let me change this. Turn it off. So as I was saying, good thing about this interior, this dash, right, you can change all of these. So at the moment, the center bit is on AMG screen. So you got boost gauge at the top here. You also got boost gauge here. You got, why is it not focusing? Oil temperature. You got the gearbox transmission temperature. And then you can also change it. If you don't want that one, you can have it just boost. I'm in Sport Plus mode on the ECU engine, Sport Plus on dampening, suspension, the stiffest. I'm in automatic mode, which is D, drive, the gearbox. And traction control is on. You got the G-force meter, lap timer, and then boost, horsepower, and newton meters. I like to leave on that because then I know when this is white, grey, silver, whatever you want to call it, you know that it's warmed up to drive, because when you start it and it's cold, this will stay blue until it's warmed up. You shouldn't really drive it fast, put your foot down or rev it high if this is blue, because the engine's not warmed up enough, gearbox is not warmed up enough. Here you go, there's the engine coolant temperature. I got my horsepower here, my newton meters torque here, my gauge, my boost gauge here. Also tells you what gear you're in here. Automatic sign reading for the number for the fucking speed limit. Couldn't get my words out then. Yeah, outside temperature 11 degrees. You know it's cold here in the UK, like always. Time, and now you can also change all this. So you got miles per gallon, how many miles you are to empty. I'm averaging 19 miles per gallon, which, you know, ain't too bad for us. Nearly 800 horsepower, 4 litre V8, which weighs nearly 2 tons. Sat nav, just plain carbon fibre effect. That's the same. Oh no, I just didn't do it. Oh yeah, maybe that. What's the difference on that then? Oh yeah, middle bit. So you got that bit there in the middle, the needle, or the needle can be there. And you got tyre temperatures and tyre pressure. I actually had a puncture on this on my new semi-slick 1 month after I got it. I drove over a bloody screw. So I think it's a very slow punch on this one. As you can tell, look, I need to pump up a little bit. As you can see that. And then you've got the temperature, oil temperature, transmission temperature there. G-force again. There we go, back to the start on me. So I like to leave it on this one. And then on the other side, how do you do the other side? I forgot. Oh, there we go. Look, so we go all the way down over here. Design. So you can change it. I'm in classic. It was on progressive. I got bored of the look. You know, if when it's like that for so long, you fancy a change. That's what I did. So I changed it. But yeah, this is progressive. You can just change that bit there. Look. Or if you leave it in that, then what does it do there? Oh, there you go, that's progressive. And then you got sport, which is red. Pretty much the same as progressive, but red. But I like to leave it in classic. And if you don't want the AMG bit in the middle, you can always have trip. So there's the mileage on the car, only 77,000. Change all this, look. I'm just sat here and I'm doing Oh no, that's from the start. Okay, yeah, showed you all that. Leave it back on that. Right, there we go. You can also change all this lighting. You see all this lighting? That also changes colour. I've got it so you can see it's like going purple, and now it's slowly changing. In a minute. There we go, it's changing colour. Is it changing colour? It should be changing colour. I don't know. But yeah, down there, along there, all around the back as well. It looks so much better when it's in the dark at night. It looks a lot better in dark. Yeah, but this is the interior. I do like the interior. I've always liked the interior. What fucking annoys me though, this gap. No matter what, I always. That's the good thing, right? You can control it here. So you press L for left seat, and then push that down, and that moves. Let's see. I always put it down there, and for some reason it always goes back up, which is annoying. I don't like them sticking up. I think it looks a bit silly. Yeah, got heated seats as well. I don't have the cooled seats though. It's a shame. I like the cooled seats. Yeah, what else is it? What else cool stuff does it have? Lane assist, lifted suspension. I think. I don't know. Don't do nothing. If anyone knows what this button does, please let me know in the comments, because I press it and it doesn't do nothing. Like, what is it supposed to do? It's got a picture of the car with an arrow up, so I can only guess that it raises the car because it's on airbag suspension, but it doesn't do nothing. It's not even no little LED light or nothing on there. Like, if you push this button, that comes up. You see that? I turn it back on. That's my parking assist, I'm guessing. Press this button. Adaptive lane control. So the steering wheel, or I think it actually helps you stay back in lane. So if you like bearing off lane, it'll keep itself in lane. And then that's off. Don't like it. But this one doesn't do nothing. What does this do? But yeah, I'm going to take you outside the car now and show you around the outside. See, I've got 20-inch aftermarket alloys on it. I'm not sure what brand they are, like Ava something. But yeah, you can see I've lowered it. And there's only two ways I think you can lower these, because they're on airbags. You can either get it coded by the module to code it to make it lower, or you can buy these adjustable links. I'm not too sure if you can actually see them, but yeah, they're in there somewhere. Oh no, the back ones are actually back here, behind here. They're like little tiny links. You take the original ones out, and then you put these adjustable drop links, no, not drop links, adjustable links. So like that long, and you just twist them to lower it, twist the other way to higher it. But yeah, as you can see, it's a very, very, very close, but it doesn't rub. But yeah, there it is there. The back end. I've got some of those Max Design side skirts. Maxton Design side skirts there, look. Look how dirty the car is, it's fucking filthy. Take the windows. There you go, that's who tuned it. Fake carbon splitter, because a wheel carbon splitter is like nearly £1,000. This one costs 200 quid off eBay. Painted gloss black badge rather than a chrome one, with the GT Is it a GT grille? Just look at it. They just do look. They look so mean, don't they? There's a sun strip I put on. Funny enough, when I bought this, I bought it off eBay. I thought it'd be one piece. I thought this lettering was already on the sun strip. When I got it, it was two pieces. Plain black sun strip and these letters. So when I got it in two pieces, I was like, how the hell am I going to try and line it all up? But yeah, I managed to do it with no bubbles. And I cut these out because obviously you've got the sensors here, haven't you? When I didn't cut them out, low lights come up on the dash. Let's go around the back to the side. Oh, I'm in a hedge. But anyway, I got the fake S badge in I because a non-S and an S are so similar. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the only difference between the S is I think you get carbon fibre interior, like all the dash panels and stuff. You get red calipers, as in I don't have red calipers. You see, no red calipers, just silver. And you get electronic engine mounts, which I think are prone to fail anyway. But when you remap them, tune them, whatever you want to call it, they end up coming out exactly the same power. Why? Because they're exactly the same engine. The only difference is from factory is the S is slightly a bit more tuned from factory. But once you stage 1 it, stage 2 it, stage 3 it, they all come out exactly the same power. So if you put this in, a non-S and an S in for stage 1 remap, they come out exactly the same power. Well, near enough, maybe like 1 or 2 horsepower difference. But it's funny because the non-S could have that 1 or 2 horsepower a bit more, because all these engines are hand built. Every engine will have a slightly different outcome. But yeah, I've got carbon fibre. Oh no, yeah, that's it, carbon fibre spoiler. This is from CT Carbon. CT Carbon, that is. This is real carbon. Real carbon. That is just stuck down with 3M tape. It's funny actually, because when I done it, it was windy as anything. And if you look closely underneath, the back bit, it's not actually stuck down. It's, you can put my finger, like slightly put my finger in there, because that 3M tape is strong as anything. That's just water. That 3M tape is strong as anything. When I went to line it up, the top part got stuck down, and I was like, it just wouldn't budge. I was like, oh fuck, it's stuck now. It's stuck. And I tried getting it off and this wouldn't come off. Look, it's proper on there. It's not coming off. Yeah, I got my 4D gel number plate on the back, and just the standard silver tips. Yeah, there it is. Like I said, please give me a like and subscribe. If you're wondering why I got the front number plate, it's because doesn't it just look so much better without a front number plate? And here in the UK, right, a lot of people change their lettering on their private plates to make it say something. The spacing's different, and believe it or not, if you get caught 3 times, the police can be reported to DVLA, and the DVLA can take the front number plate away from you because you actually don't own the plate. DVLA actually own the plate. You just, I don't know, not too sure how it works out, but yeah, they can actually remove the private plate off you. But driving without a front number plate is only £100 fine, and the chances of getting caught, touch wood, are quite slim for me. So I'd rather take the risk And also, when you go into car parks like this with ANPR, or ANPR anywhere for that matter, because they're always trying to follow you now, aren't they? They just can't catch me. Or don't know where I'm going. Or if I don't need to get a ticket. Unless you've got the rear facing ANPR cameras, that's different, but most of the cameras are front facing ANPR cameras, aren't they? Oh, here, anyway. But yeah, right, let's do a start. Let's start the engine. It's just in comfort mode. Right, so going to have a little drive back home now. So I'll try and get some Insta360 drone like videos of this while I'm driving. I don't really know how to use this camera, so bear with me. I should have bought a GoPro, but because the quality on this is my iPhone, it has better quality on video than this thing. These are overpriced. This was like 460 quid. That's without the stick and without a memory card. But yeah, oh well, maybe I'll just get a GoPro another time. I left my heated seat on. Thought my back was getting hot. Right, well, we want to get a carbon diffuser next. You know, there's one with the F1 style LED light at the back in the middle. Nice carbon fibre one, but try and find one under £1,000. It's just hard. I've come across one, I can't remember what website it was, but it was 600 quid. That included the black tailpipes. I was like, oh, that's cheap. So yeah, I went ahead and bought it. A week later, I emailed them because I still haven't received it. I was like, just wondering when you're going to post my item. And they're like, okay. What did they say? They said, oh, I'll get back to you. Anyway, the next email I got off them was order cancelled. Item damaged by courier. I was like, how the hell has it been damaged by courier if you haven't even sent it in the first place? And that was the last one they had in stock as well, apparently. But yeah, that's out of the question. So yeah, I'm waiting to find another bargain like that, because I don't really want to spend £1,000 on a diffuser. You know, £1,000 is a lot of money for one of them. Even for a splitter, that's why I go for fake carbon. Because they just get ruined, don't they? Even though it's wet and I've got semi-slicks on, I still like to drive in Sport Plus because it just sounds better. It just sounds so much better. Got that V8 or AMG or, and then the little pops and bangs. When that does my head in, I'll just put it back in comfort. Bangs. my dinner ready. Fucking hell. The pods and bags of this are just fucking another level. I don't know if you can hear it on the phone, on the camera, but it's fucking loud. Just listen to it. Fucking crazy. Full on that spell. I'm gonna have to do another video when it's dry, before it gets too cold and like before it gets too wintry. Do a proper video showing this car for what it's capable of. I've had it for over a year now. Like I got it in August last year, so just over a year. And you know, I'm used to the horsepower, like used to how quick it is, and that's why I want it quicker. You just can't get bored of it. Like, look at it. Oh, all four wheels spinning. There's a fucking animal. So then guys, that's the end of this video. Like I said, please like and subscribe, it'll mean a lot. Help me build this channel up. This is my new channel, so yeah, please like and subscribe. I'll bring out the next video, hopefully when it's dry. Hopefully next week, this time next week, we get a proper beast of this video on there, of this car. So just listen to it. Fucking hell! You don't realise how fucking quick this is. But yeah, see you in the next video. Cheers.